here's our Google search article of the day. 50,000 extra searches today about this, and I thought it was interesting. I thought the title was interesting. 2022 Kentucky Derby, everything you need to know about the greatest 2 minutes in sports. Okay, it's from CNN. It's going to be everything for me. So what I would like to know, just as I'm reading the headline, here's what I would like. If you're going to tell me everything that I need to know about the greatest 2 minutes in sports, I need to know every single horse, the name of them, and what time the event is, and like maybe something about ticket sales, like how much do tickets cost, and then how many people are expected to watch it. Okay, so that's what I need. Okay, that's everything I would need to know. Okay, it says the 148th edition of the Kentucky Derby is set to take place on Saturday as the iconic race looks to move on from last year's controversy. Medina Spirit crossed the line first in 2021, but the horse later tested positive for a banned substance, meaning the result was nullified. The horse's trainer, Bob Baffert, was subsequently banned for 2 years from Churchill Downs, and initial runner-up Mandaloun was announced the race winner. Baffert later provided a lengthy statement claiming an ointment used to treat the dermatitis may have caused the positive test. The episode, which took a sad twist after Medina Spirit unexpectedly died in December, arguably continues to overshadow the spectacle, which was first held back in 1875. But the Derby is keen to leave the controversy in the past. Without Baffert, who has won the race a record equaling 6 times, the field is wide open for what promises to be an exciting contest. Now, my understanding is he's banned 2 years. He's not even able to be there. Without... Oh, maybe I read that. Okay, dubbed the greatest 2 minutes in sports and not into its approximate runtime, the Derby is the first race in U.S. horse racing's coveted Triple Crown, which also includes the Preakness Stakes and the Belmont Stakes. Justify, trained by Baffert, was the last horse to win all 3 races back in 2018. I don't remember that. I was alive. I just don't remember the Triple Crown being won. Good for them. Bad for them that I'm finding out about it in 2022. Ones to watch, it says, despite Baffert being banned from the race, 2 of his former horses have a good chance of success. Now, I don't understand. Like, I'm just going to go out on a limb and tell you, like, I don't understand horse training. Like, I don't understand, like, how do you, at what point do you stop training a horse? Like, you're not allowed to, like, what involves training a horse? Like, I mean, are you out there like running around with a horse, like, you know, doing exercises and whatnot, like push-ups and stuff? And like, how does that work? Like, if you banned Baffert from training horses, was he just sitting in an office anyway, telling other people what to do? I don't know, and I'm not trying to pick on Bob Baffert. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, how are you, I mean, like 6 months from now, can you train a horse and then like just get rid of it for someone else, you know, and say, well, they're training it now. I don't know how the game works, but I'm sure he does. Messier, oh my gosh, and Talba, I think that's an L. It could be an I can't see. Taiba are among the contenders, having been passed on to Baffert's former assistant, Tim Yaktine, who has been training the horses for this weekend's show pace for a little over a month. That seems weird. Like, it only takes a month to do to help a horse, like train. Yeah. Yaktine said he hasn't had any communication with Baffert in the lead up to the races, but has faced extra attention with some arguing that these are the 69-year-old trainer's horses in all but name. So, like, do you think that the guy that's the assistant to Baffert, or former assistant to Baffert, do you think he's going to say, yeah, I talk to him all the time? I don't think that would go over very well. I'll be honest, I didn't realize it was going to be like this, but I would have never hesitated, Yaktine told reporters when asked if he had equivocated taking the horses into his barn. I don't even know what that means. However, Epicenter and Zandon look to be the 2 standout picks heading into the race, with both horses boasting great potential. Epicenter's trainer is Steve Asmussen. or I didn't mean that. I don't know how Asmussen. No, I'm sorry. Is the most successful in North American horse racing history, but has failed to win the Derby in all of his 23 attempts. Well, that's just, you know what? Like Steve Asmussen, the trainer of Epicenter, is kind of like the John Schink of live streaming. Like the most successful in North America, but has failed to win the Derby in 23 attempts. I have failed to garner an audience of more than 100 people in, 6 months. It's been a long time. So, I mean, there's that. It says Zandon, meanwhile, is coming off the back of an impressive performance last time out, which has established it as the race favorite. What? Zandon is a horse. It's coming off of the back of an impressive performance last time out, which has established it. The horse isn't it? As the race favorite. Like, did it win last time out? I really don't understand this. How to watch. The Derby will air in the U.S. on NBC, the NBC website, and its app with coverage of all Saturday's races starting at midday. The iconic race is set to start at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, this didn't really tell me everything I needed to know. I'll be honest with you. It didn't even tell me, like, enough. It's basically, like, Bob Baffert isn't going to be there. And somebody that used to work for him hasn't talked to him in a long time. And even if it did, those horses aren't the favorites. And the favorite horse, Zandon, is like, we don't even know if it won the race the last time it was racing. I don't really understand this. I don't feel like I've really brought you anything. I definitely don't think it was everything you need to know. Like, at all. I mean, it was nice that they had the start time of the race. I don't know. Do we look up the names of all the horses that are supposed to be in the race? No. No, I think we just move on. Yeah. Yeah.